Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a cute sunflower slash sunset type of eyeshadow look. And for today's video, I'm going to be using the Be Perfect Cosmetics eyeshadow primer to prime my eyes. And I'm also going to be using the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro palette. So the first shade I'm starting off with is the shade Intuition. And I'm basically just going to pack this into the inner or outer corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to be going back into the palette and I'm going to be using the color Haul, and I'm basically just going to put that right around where I put that shade Intuition. I'm basically just kind of feather that out and blend that into the dark brown color as well. Next, I'm just going to be going into the palette again, and I'm going to be using the shade Slow Burn, and I'm basically just going to pack that right on top of the color. So I'm basically slowly but surely blending all of these colors together. Next, I'm just going to be using that same eyeshadow primer that I used earlier, and I'm just going to use that to cut my crease. And then for my lid, I'm just going to be using that pretty yellow shade called Keen. And I'm really going to make sure that I'm packing that onto my eye because I really want that color to pop. And then once again, I'm just going to go into some of those previous colors that I had used on my lid already. And I'm basically just going to use those colors to kind of blend in the colors together to get like that nice, like, it's like a cut crease slash smoky eye type of situation. You know what I mean? Like a nice gradient sunset type of vibe, you know? Just nice and pretty and blended. So then moving on to my face makeup, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and then also some Monosat Chafing Gel as well to prime my face. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the shade 260. I still said 2. I meant T60. What am I doing? You guys know what I mean. I held it up to the camera. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on with me today, but yeah. So I'm basically just gonna blend that all over my face. And honestly, even though that this is a matte finish foundation and I have dry skin, I actually really do like this foundation a lot, guys. And as you guys can see, I basically blended that in with my brush, and I'm also just gonna go in my beauty blender again just to kind of make sure I have that nice even, like, you know, skin like finish on my skin, nothing too crazy. And then moving on to concealer, I honestly have no idea what happened to the clip, but I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Protect Concealer, and I'm basically just going to be putting that in all the areas that I usually put my concealer, so my nose, underneath my eyes, and my chin. And of course, I'm just doing my eyes last just because I want to make sure I have the most coverage I can possibly get from this concealer. Next, to set that concealer, I'm just going to be using some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and again, I'm just going to place that on all the places that I put my concealer. This is in the shade Translucent. I actually want to go back and get the shade Banana just because I feel like this powder is just a little bit too light for my liking. And then I'm going to also bronze my face using the Maybelline City Bronzer. I know, guys, it looks an absolute hot mess. I have dropped this thing so many times, and I honestly do not understand how or why. This is like one specific product that I keep dropping. Like, I don't really drop any other makeup that I have besides this, and it's so weird. So I need to hurry up and get me another one so it's not looking crazy, because literally, like, I probably wasted like 90% of the product because most of it has just fell on the floor over these past couple of times I've been using it. But yeah, but the little bit of product I got left, you know, I'm making it work, making my face snatch and all bronzy and whatnot. I'm just going to go back in with that same powder I used to set my concealer, and I'm basically cleaning up all the areas I contoured my face. And then I'm also going to be going into the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and I'm basically just going to blend that in and basically have my makeup look nice and flawless and put together. Next, going into my blush, I'm going to be using the Blushing in Bali palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using that nice dark pink shade. And again, that's another product that for some reason I keep dropping and I have no idea why, and it's so frustrating to me. Like, as you guys can see, like, literally, like, 2 of my highlighters are basically non-existent at this point. Like, it's crazy. But I'm basically just using the shade Sunkissed from that palette to highlight my face as well. Then going back into my eyes, I'm just going to be using the shade Intuition and also Haul, and I'm basically just going to pack that on my lower lash line. I'd be making the craziest faces when I be doing this part, Lord. Next, moving on to my lips, I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in the shade Downtown Beauty to line my lips first. And then moving on to my lipstick, I'm also going to be using the Milani. I forget exactly which type of, like, collection it's from, but basically it's in the shade I Am Bold, I believe. Or no, I Am Positive. I was way off. But yeah, it's basically like a really pretty, like, brown shade, and I think it really matched the eyeshadow look. And I usually don't do bold lip colors like this, so I definitely wanted to use it for this particular look. And then basically to tie everything all together, I'm just going to be using my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think this look definitely did come together, especially with my color contacts as well from TTDI. So it definitely turned out good. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below. And I will definitely see you guys in my next one.